Hedera Hbar has been going absolutely crazy over the past couple of days here, going up like 50% in a day today. I think hitting like what, 15 cents or so somewhere earlier throughout the day. Let's quickly go ahead and confirm it. I think the price went to roughly 15 cents per Hbar. Yes, take a look at that, roughly 14.7 cents, while starting the day at what? Starting the day at 8.5 cents, going all the way towards 15. So practically almost doubling in a day. And you want to know the craziest part? Just last night, I made a video where Hbar finally crossed the 9-cent mark. I was really excited, and then all of a sudden I woke up to a 13-cent Hbar, and it just kept going on all the way towards 15 cents. Right now, going down ever so slightly, but think about it. The Hbar hype is back. Being at just like 5 cents like last week here, going all the way towards 15 cents, so tripling in just the span of a week. It's definitely not too bad, and I think this has now ignited a massive resurgence in the demand for Hbar, as people have now started to realize that the all-time high that was attained years ago, it's attainable again this season, and very likely, again, this is just my own opinion, not financial advice, but we're gonna start scaling up from here, as again, the dips, the negative season, thrown out the window. It's gone. Right now, it seems the bull market has been restarted for Hbar, but let's talk first about the fact that if you've not pressed that like button yet, make sure you go ahead and do so. And again, this video is about what I think is going to happen to Hbar from here. My Hedera Hashgraph Hbar price prediction for the 2025 bull cycle. And if you've not done it yet, make sure you check out the link down below to 𝗏𝗏. It's the crypto exchange I'm using to trade right now. Anybody in the world can use it. If it's not available to you for some reason, try turning on a VPN, but a lot of people are not sure where to trade on. I use 𝗏𝗏. As I said, a link is down below in the description, because right now the first couple of people to sign up also get themselves a juicy, let's say $15 bonus or so for absolutely free. Having said that, I've received so many questions of people asking me, how far can Hbar go? One thing I'll tell you straight away is whenever a coin goes up like 300% in a week, I, of course, get more anxious of these type of corrections. And we can see right now that in an hour or so, it's gone down like 20%. And this is something I'm quite happy with. So the reason I am happy prices come down is because there you can see where the support really lies. If it just keeps going on exponentially without, like for example here, this drop from 9.2 all the way back down to like 8.3, if it keeps going up without those drops, it's unsustainable, right? You kind of saw a crazy move here from 5.3 cents all the way towards 7.3, and you can see it fell all the way right back down to like 5.7 because it went too fast, too exponential. And here you can see this was a more sustainable run, slowly but surely going up. Every single time it goes up by crazy margins though, there's a little bit of a corrective move. Here, for example, from 11.4 all the way back down to 10.7, here to 12.5, all the way back down to 11, and here again to roughly, let's say 15, all the way back down to 12.5. And it's nice because then you can start building, right? Slow wins the race when it comes to cryptos. If it goes, oh, I'm stuck. Don't know what happened right there. Make sure you press that like button. No, but in all seriousness, slow but steady wins the race over the longer period. We are expecting this bull season to last until between July and I'm going to say November, December of next year. So if we've got about a scope of a year and we expect to peak somewhere in there, then all we want right now is for a sustainable curve. Basically, we want it to look like this, not like this, if you get my drift. Because otherwise, the moment it goes up so much, it comes crumbling down so hard that sometimes people panic too much, especially since right now is a phase where new people are entering the space, right? Since a lot of new people are joining, they're buying into these coins that look juicy, that have got some hype, that have got enthusiasm, and that have got great communities. Hbar has been around for many, many years. The holders are quite, I'm going to say, loyal. And that's another thing I always look for with these altcoins. You want to check how the community is like. Now, with Hbar, we've seen some very, very negative price action over the last year or so. The reason that is nice is because it basically means, right, the fact that it didn't die out by like 99.9%, but was able to sustain a pretty juicy basis over the last year here. In my opinion, this means that the holders are quite loyal. Because a lot of other coins that are in the top right now, they've gone down way more and right now are still down like 90% or so because people give up. And a lot of coins that are created in this bull run, a lot of coins that will go up by huge percentages right now will have 90% corrective moves even in a bull season. It could go down as much as 70% within a few days. Whereas HBAR has built themselves a proper bases. It's quite easy for it to find a new base, for example, at the 10, maybe 11, whatever cent mark, as long as Bitcoin doesn't go down like crazy, and just slowly build whatever it built back in 2021 up again, but then most likely with some crazier curve. What I mean with that is, if we were able to see 40 cents, maybe even 60 cents or so back in 2021, I think it can easily triple that. So from this price, right now at 12.5 cents, we've got about a, let's call it a 4x to go to the all-time high. And I think at least that it could triple the previous all-time high. So from right here, even though it's already tripled this week, right? So already tripled this week, I think you could do about a, let's call it a 12x. So if you bought last week, that's about it. Let's call it a 30x or so from prices we saw last week. And for a coin that's already in like the top 30, that's actually one of the best results out there. Currently, the market cap is roughly 5 billion or so. And really, I've said it before, with Ethereum's current market cap being roughly 400 billion, before even reaching an all-time high, before even going on a crazy run, I think multiple coins will get towards that level. Again, at HBAR though, if we're doing about a 12x from here, understand that that's only like $50 billion, right? That's like 1/8, let's say, of what Ethereum is currently at peak for HBAR, for one of the top coins out there. And again, I think Ethereum can easily triple, quadruple from here, going to like 1.2 trillion, to then only have $50 billion for an altcoin that's already this large. I don't think it's really that crazy of an expectation. Now, again, I'm not saying it's going to be a steady road up. I do believe there might be some hardships, as again, today, for example, we are up 45%, and I kind of don't want people to ape in at these peak prices. But then again, right now, we've already gone down, luckily, some percentages from the 15 cent mark. We're back to 12.5. And again, last night, I was making videos talking bullish on HBAR at 9 cents. So again, think about that for just a second, how much we are up here. But this is mostly for the HBAR holders to, recognize and say, I think that right now this is given a lot of the older holders a little piece of confidence again. We're not clear. If you take a look at the yearly chart, we have some hurdles to get over here, as this peak a little while back was like 15.6 cents. I still want to see us engulf those previous prices, get over that threshold before I really confirm that the bull is back for HBAR. It's just that right now it's shown a lot of confidence, and the fact that we're able to sustain these prices, again, the next few days will tell though, but the fact that it's not a quote unquote pump and dump where prices fall right back down, right back to where we started last week, makes people, it gets them really hyped up. And since it's got such a loyal and strong community, there's a very good chance that they're going to use this momentum to build on and just start going really, really exponential from there. Again, with a lot of these older coins, it's about crossing the previous barriers. And again, if we take a look at the last year, the barrier here to cross is just some of the previous prices we've hit, because the moment we get above there, for a lot of people, it's going to feel like price discovery. And when you get that in a bull market, especially with an altcoin season coming up, people get so excited that they're not really eager to sell anymore, because now they've seen the profit, they feel the profit. And again, if once they're in that profit level, just like with XRP now, they don't feel like selling, that you usually get with loyal communities, that's where you start building off of and start going crazy. Anyway, but I think my theory of, a 12x, for example, from here, I don't think it's that odd. I don't think it's that high of a target. I could realistically say that it could even do a 20x from here without the market cap being in a really crazy spot. That would be basically Doge's old market cap. But I want to stay conservative and just, keep the number I'm aiming for quite low, while also being still, quite a bullish and quite an exciting target. Could it do more? Obviously, yes, but I want to keep my expectations quite realistic, and I hope to be surprised in a more bullish way. But like I said, guys, make sure you put the notification bell on, because, well, you don't want to miss anything, right? Let's say some crazy news drops. You do not want to miss it. And you can always ignore the notification, but you can never go back in time where you miss something. You're like, I wish I didn't miss it. So make sure you put that notification bell on so you're always notified whenever something crazy happens. Because right now is the season where things are about to get so freaking wild. You have to stay in the loop, in my opinion, to make the most out of it. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Whatever I told you in this video is my thoughts on the situation. But hey, investing is risky. So, of course, take caution. Nobody has a crystal ball, It's all about probabilities, but I think the probability of HBAR going absolutely crazy here, because of the most recent move here, is very, very high. Again, guys, make sure you press the like button if you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you agree with my thoughts. If you're holding HBAR, just let me know in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys again in another video, hopefully somewhere later today.